My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. Whoa. You're telling me I could have a whole golden pearl? What about an early shop? Any of those? Looks like they could spring for an early shop if we want to take this left-hand path. There's also a rest. Another rest after the chest. Possibility of taking another late shop and an elite. 2 rest, 1 elite line. That's not particularly inspiring. But it's not like the rest of the lines are that much better. There is this one. So we have 2 opening fights. Then 4 question marks in a row, right? So if I took the Silver Crucible, I would have the option to possibly get like an upgraded colorless card or maybe 2 upgraded base cards from an event. Because card rewards in events still trigger that relic. And then we could go upgrade elite, chest, upgrade elite, late shop. So that's actually a really good line. 2 elite, 2 rests. Silence not especially good at elites on the first floor, so I really do need the power of the Silver Crucible, so good thing we have it as an offer. So I can kill the front. Well, no, I can't kill the front next turn. Knowing what I have left in my draw pile, I cannot kill the front next turn. Do I take 1 damage here to put out a little bit more damage? No, because as soon as one of these is off the board, the Silent isn't particularly threatened by them. That's it. It's not like I would have stopped that damage this turn by using the extra attack last turn. Okay. Oh, come on. Most of our defense just went by, so this, yeah. I mean, we actually defended as well as we possibly could have against that turn. Rude. Really bad cycles for us there. Flick Flack, Cloak and Dagger, and Blade Dance. I mean, Blade Dance is the most instantaneous impact, but also it is... It disappears, it goes away. Give me Cloak and Dagger? I used to be really keen on Cloak and Dagger in the very first game as I was, like, learning Silent. Literally the very first time. I remember looking at Cloak and Dagger and going, oh my god, you telling me this card blocks and does damage? It's like Dash, but cheaper. And it's in synergy with all the Shiv build. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, we're a Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger is not a build, just be clear, right? And builds, etc. Like, whatever. I do want to get 2 Cloak and Daggers in the deck and then I want to play. I want to do that, so I'm going to do that. You know what? I'll pay 40 for an upgrade. I'll pay 40 for 4 max HP. Oh, yeah, give me 75. Thank you kindly. Add a random colorless card to your deck and feast. Sure. Feeding Frenzy! Yes, that's what I really wanted. Add 5 strength this turn. Pretty damn good when you are a Shiv build. Forgotten Relic from the past could be the boot, which upgrades the damage of Shiv. It could also be... Oh my god! This card was also upgraded! It counts as a card reward. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god. Yeah, we're a Shiv build. Whenever you rest, you add a card to your deck. Not against it. I probably will rest. Oh. Anyway. I didn't know there was going to be a shop there, right? I might have taken the money had I knowed. 1 of 5 random cards to add to the deck. I really do want to take now something that is synergistic specifically with Shivs. Let's have a very quick look at the colorless set. I want to think, like, in the colorless set, are there, like, enough cards that would be ridiculous with this that I should consider it? So, Omni Slice, Flash, Finesse, Restlessness, maybe? Splash, Panache especially, definitely. Yeah. Give me one of these ones. Blood Dash Footwork. Footwork. Hey! Cloak and Dagger likes footwork.
How ostentatiously scholastic of a labyrinthine mind. A veritable cornucopia of cerebral sustenance to digest.
Satisfied, the creature pops off, crawls away. My ghasts. They are flabbered. I get a second turn of weakness here before we take the first elite. Very happy to have done so, as the first elite really cares about us having an additional turn of weakness. Oh, damn. Ooh, that next turn's going to be a problem. I've managed to draw only aggression here, so I could do 33 damage easily. That doesn't really stagger the enemy, so I'd have to do almost 50 to do that, which is not going to happen. 33. Wait, hang on. 33. I could do 51. Bring back a cloak and dagger, use liquid memories, pop all of the damage direct in. Only problem is I really need to get you close and then over the limit on a later turn. So I think, like, I think that the choices here are either Survivor, just to straight up defend, or Neutralize, just to start setting up defend. I'm gonna go Neutralize because it's also damage. I have to bring it back even though it's 0 cost already. Woof. Yeah. It saves us 8 HP. It sets the enemy close to their breakpoint. I have to take the full 18 here. That sucks, but it's just the way the draw worked. Flash of Steel means the enemy will break this turn. That's fine. Would have been nicer if I got more damage on the other side of that, but I'll break down to 60. Okay. All's well. That ends well. Triple Basin. Oh, if you didn't play any attacks during your turn, gain an additional 4 block. That's not really a thing I do, you see. Sucker Punch, Dash, and Haze. I kind of want to keep this deck thin and focused around its core competencies at the moment. I'll take this opportunity to rest. We even get to choose a card from the Dreamcatcher, which I'll happily take a Pinpoint. That'll be 0 cost a lot of the time for us. Happy Flower. Every 3 turns, gain an energy. Footwork Cloak. Beautiful. I'm gonna need some sort of damage amp. Yeah, Feeding Frenzy every so often is just not gonna be enough. $21 this turn. Neutralize the backline. Yeah, I can just gradually work them down, basically. Oh, perfect. Okay, so that's 20. I can just pop one of the targets on board at the moment. And we'll set the backline to 6 away from dead, which means that a basic strike on a follow-up turn can take him out. I'll do it. Hoorah! It's all over. But the crying. Anchor. Start his combat with 10 block. Do I take Infinite Blades in this deck? I almost want to wait for Phantom Shiv and use that to deal our damage. No, I don't want it. It's not quick enough. Speedster. Ooh, Finisher, though. I can take Finisher. I don't really have much draw, so Speedster doesn't do too much for me. I would take escape plan if I had the option to take escape plan, but I can't take escape plan, so I probably won't take escape plan. Finisher does give us a damage thing here. I mean, well-laid plans so that I can hold Finisher and Feeding Frenzy for the right turns would be truly transformative to this run. Having just encountered Phantasmal Gardeners and the Abyssal Worm, that means this is Skulking Colony? Skulking Colony is mainly a defense check. I expect I'd take maybe 10 damage in the Skulking Colony fight. I'm actually really good at consistently defending with this deck. I see. The game has decided to make a liar of me. 7 damage taken there. 3 damage taken there. So that's our 10. That's our requisite 10 that I said we'd take. If we take no more damage, then I fully perfectly predicted the outcome. Which, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but... Is that what a horn sounds like? Anyway, 10 damage taken. Whetstone upon pickup, upgrade to your random attacks. Bullet time's garbage in this deck. Sucker Punch just for another source of weaken. I almost feel like I should take it. Yeah, secondary source of weaken is going to be really useful in the upcoming fights. So I really do need to be pretty damage forward wherever I have the possibility of being in this fight, because I don't actually have a lot of damage in this deck. And I can't just let the enemy get to so many healing cycles that they end up, like, steam damaging me for too much damage. Steam killing me with steam. Steaming me? I won't allow it. Cool. Would love to do more damage that turn, but too much damage would have come back our way. Alright, I got the weaken set up already. 11... That was not Liquid Memories. That was a different card. I see. Anyway, the enemy is weak, so with Rebel Basing we survived. We just lost that potion because I thought it was a different potion. Murder, Accelerant, and Tracking. Tracking. It's just a damage multiplier to put in this deck. Really handy. Oh, Imbued. Oh, Imbued. Give me Ring of the Drake. Draw 2 additional cards on the first 3 turns rather than just the first turn. I'll try and take that end line. The main problem with taking that end line at the moment is that I have absolutely no preparation in this deck for an AoE fight, which means that if I deadlock myself to having to take 2 elites, the possibility of one of them being Decimillipede is extremely high. 66%. And if I get to, this point and realize I have no way to deal with AoE, I just kinda die? Where would I most realistically get that? Also, is there a bail path? No, there's no bail path. If I go anywhere except for this path, this left hand, I guarantee that I end up on a line with a elite. And in doing so, guarantee that I would have to have a solution for Desi. I'm not against this left-hand path. That's, 5 question marks, 3 normal fights, 2 rests, and a shop. It's value. It's just, it doesn't really offer me the opportunity to get much stronger on this floor. Like what, we upgrade tracking? But I just don't have time to prepare for Desi on the other side reliably. All right, we're taking the left. Tracking. Thank you. And now we do ridiculous damage. I'll take a backflip because I have no draw block yet. I'm very keen to have some. Keep him weakened so we can keep the double damage up. Oh my gosh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get him! That's a good question. Do I want Finisher back? Dagger Spray I do. It carries the damage buff of Feeding Frenzy twice, and also it's a little bit of preparation for Desi. Not that I necessarily expect to see them on this floor, but it's also preparation for AoE. Oh, actually, hang on. Shivs against this guy is going to be tough. So I'm going to pop this strength pot at the top of the fight. I want to keep the enemy weak if possible, but I also want a full block there. Come on, weakness. Oh, there's weakness. Beautiful. Noxious Fumes. Follow through. Deal 9 damage if you have 5 or more other cards in your hand. Hit an additional time. It's already upgraded. It's okay. With Feeding Frenzy and tracking, it's pretty decent damage to a single target. Noxious Fumes I don't think really helps us. It's much slower than we ideally want to be. Oh my gosh. Well, this is a turn. So Finisher will deal 55 at the end of this. So we'll get the frontline at 50. Oh no, 44. Yeah, fine. Just means I didn't get to cut those toxics from my hand early. Got him. Do I take another Dagger Spray, cover my AoE even further? I honestly think I do. Oh! Yeah, I'm not going to end turns by playing Feeding Frenzy at all. Starting a turn by playing a fight. There's not actually that many things that I would want to end and start the same next turn on. Give me 100 gold and I'm not going to fight you. Really sounds like I'm holding him at ransom. Look, all you gotta do is give me 100 gold, and I won't fight you. It's that simple. Extortion, What? Who's extorting who? I'm just saying, for the cost of simply 100 gold, I'll guarantee your safety from my fists. I frankly think it's generous. Let's get the 2 frontliners down. Excellent. Now it's just one of you against one of me. Now it's fair, you see. Oh no. Oh, that's a lot of damage I have to take this turn. Yikes. Liquid bronze. Upgraded infinite blade. Yeah, is it time? Is it time for an upgraded infinite blade? You know what? I'm gonna draft one as a bit. Then let's upgrade tracking. A good card. Ooh, juicy bracelet, regular enemy encounters are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. I'll also take a burst so that I can burst out. Oh my god. Backup preparation. Panache! Backup preparation! Panache! There's another cloak and dagger if I really want. Those strikes want to be removed with a dire intensity. You know what? Give me the panache. I want it. And I can't afford the blur as well. Oh. Perfect fit to get Feeding Frenzy back as soon as possible is pretty good. Gorget at the start of combat came for plating. Remove 2 strikes and gain an ultimate strike, thank you. Perfect. Then Burst needs an upgrade, so it plays our next 2 skills twice. I wouldn't be surprised if I end up using Fish Oil here. I'm going to use Fish Oil here. Pretty good setup turn, if you ask me. We've got double damage on weak enemies, and we've also got a Shiv every turn, and also every time we play 5 cards in a turn, we deal 10 damage to all enemies. Let's burst Cloak and Dagger. Footwork and neutralize. Cloak and Dagger backflip. Great amount of damage. I do have to play one of these frantic escapes because I'm not frantically escaping enough. The enemy's getting frantically close. Let's Feeding Frenzy steal into the next Feeding Frenzy immediately as well. Then Shiv and Dagger Spray for 30 damage twice. Do 10 damage after it with the Panache. End that turn. Set up Weaken again. I'll burst Survivor. Fully defending us, as well as setting up pinpoints, damage. 1, 2, 3. Got him. Fan of Knives! Shivs now hit all enemies. Add 4 Shivs into your hand. Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, I will take that, actually. I can't take Velvet Choker, though. Absolutely not. Let's drop an additional relic when defeated. Nope. Way too late to get enough value out of that to really justify it in my mind. Astrolabe. Transform 1 strike, 1 unupgraded defend, and another unupgraded defend into Corrosive Wave, Flechette, and Blade Dance. Yeah, that got a lot better. I mean, the Corrosive Wave isn't especially important here. I don't have that much draw in this deck. My removal's pretty weak at the moment as well. Yeah, I think I benefit from just taking as many question marks on this floor as possible. Okay. I mean, I want to play Fan of Knives, but I can't play Fan of Knives. Cloak and Dagger, then Survivor. Burst, Feeding Frenzy, and Blade Dance, and then everyone dies to Panache. Expose. Remove all artifact and block from an enemy. Add 2 vulnerable. I could line a shop into our path right now. At the cost of those 2? Yeah, I could do it. Could do it there as well. Throwing a bunch of ships this turn doesn't really do anything. Keeping the enemy weak does something. Okay, it's expose, burst, cloak and dagger. Shiv, pinpoint, and then burst the blade dance as well. Shiv, got him. Pounce, tactician, dodge and roll. No time for any of that. Twelve by 3, so that can take a target off the board for us. Okay. Just the 2 of them left. Expose, Fan of Knives, Shiv. Cloak and Dagger, Shiv. And Dagger Spray to finish him off. Tropic Brew. I do want that, but not bad enough to give up the 200 gold, or even 100 of the gold that I would get from the next merchant. Neutralize, should have exposed first. Should have played Feeding Frenzy before any of that. Feeding Frenzy, expose. Oh my god. Oh, what a good choice. Take no damage that turn. More than happy to do so. Flechette for 21. A bunch, Flechette. Footwork. The real problem here is without tracking, I'm not really doing any damage. I can burst 1 defend. It's the extent of my power this turn. Oof. Burst Feeding Frenzy, then I get the Dagger Spray, Ultimate Strike. Unfortunately, the enemy's not weak, so I don't get my damage, double damage multiplier. Oh, I do here, though. Get up. Oh no, but I don't have any strength, so I don't do any damage this time. No! Got him. Pinpoint's getting played with enough frequency. Accuracy. Shivs deal 4 additional damage. Not bad. We don't have any marked shivs or anything like that, do we? For the Mystic Lighter? No, we do not. Yeah, it's accuracy removal, and maybe get the... I'll still cut strike. Maybe grab the Centennial Puzzle for Draw in the Future as well, and I'll take Hidden Dagger too. Lantern, yes! Give me additional energy on turn 1, please, because I've got all this additional draw on turn 1. Literally drawing 9 cards that turn. Which of you are exhausting that I didn't want to exhaust? Just expose? Yeah, Blade Dance. But I think I might actually be better off by taking the Forgotten Soul and just every time I play a Shiv, I deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Okay. Hidden Daggers through the 2 powers I'm not going to want to play here. I will still Footwork, though, because that's slapped. Flag, Finisher, Reflex. I don't have enough discard to care about that Reflex. And I'm not taking that additional leader. 29 health. Decent first turn. Okay, Panache follow-up really helps. Panache, Band of Knives, shiv, 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 shiv. Sucker Punch to set up the... Wait, do I... No, I don't have the double damage on that yet. That's okay, though. The enemy's dead. To the Infinite Blade. Yeah, I think that's reasonable glue, especially with the burst in the deck. Skill for energy, please. And a large amount of me wants to take that acrobatics. Wonder if it's deflect. I'll take acrobatics. That's unfortunate. Enemy clears all debuffs after this turn, so it wouldn't matter to poison or even weaken them. Ooh. Yuck. I mean, burst is really important, but it's pretty important I use it here as well, I think. Set up vulnerability, and then just start all-outing them. Nash, accuracy, cloak and dagger. Shiv, 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 shiv. And then dagger spray for good measure. I didn't burn neutralize on that first time, did I? Where the hell's my neutralize? It's in my discard. That's annoying. Okay, I can play 2 1-cost cards this turn. I just have to play them one after the other. So probably backflip and then... maybe survive and then expose, actually. What's in the draw pile? Actually, it will be backflip. And survivor. And expose. Then I can still play pinpoint and shiv. Unfortunately, feeding frenzy is in this next hand. Okay, I'll set up all of my weakness this turn, just because it's significantly better to do so, even if I can no longer ever weaken the enemy after this point. I also pretty much do have to plan that the enemy should be dead next turn, otherwise I should plan for my own dead next turn. Alright. Now this one's gonna be tough. Footwork opening hand certainly helps. Impressive. So the goal is to get through the Torchhead Amalgam as quickly as possible and then just, like, ultra defend through the Queen's attacks. Start with burst backflip. Burst defend here. Which is what I meant the whole time. There's the tracking. Really doesn't feel like I can play this turn without playing that. But also... Well, I kind of am just dead if I don't kill the Torchhead Amalgam this turn. So why don't I just, like, put all of my effort toward that? Yeah, I literally don't have defense. Alright, so, tracking. then I imagine best next damage is going to be accuracy. Hidden Daggers drops 2 cards that I can't play. Double damage, and then shiv and shiv and shiv. And that's all they wrote for us, unfortunately, here. Corrosive Wave wouldn't have changed anything. Yeah, nothing too much about the draw would have changed anything here. Coming into this fight with more health, so he was able to persist through this turn, obviously would have helped a lot. I think maybe another source of weaken really was necessary once I got up to this amount of cards in the deck. Even though I'm drawing through it relatively quickly, I'm not capable of keeping multiple sources weakened consistently. Which was really, really downplaying the strength of that tracking there, unfortunately. This did nothing. I drafted it for a joke, and then it performed like one. Well-laid plans really, really would have helped, giving us the ability to set up ideal turns. What about the previous fight as well? 35. If I went into that on full health, I could be rolling 21 deep. 21 more health deep. If after Torchhead Amalgam went out, which like, next turn, you don't even have the weaken on you next turn, so wouldn't go down next turn, but a couple turns time after the Torchhead Amalgam went down, I think the Queen would have been easy for us to hold off. Largely just because we'd be able to perma-weaken the Queen, given that we've already set up and cycled as many times as we have. And with a perma-weakened Queen and 3 decks on us, seems pretty reasonable we'd be able to block at least the majority of her incoming damage each turn. Tough. No! Why? Why? The streak dead. I'll have to revive it in the next episode, but until then, my name? My name's been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire 2, top left. This is a series playlist for all my content of the game, past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations are down below, streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. Out of the thank to special thanks this episode to Seamus. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.